Okay, and this all could be talked about in committee, and all items require a majority vote of the committee for submission to the City Council for consideration. So the vote takes place in the committee. If it comes to the council, if the majority rules, if it goes down in committee, it's down. It doesn't come to the council. So just so you know how.
Council President, point of order. That hasn't passed the City Council yet. By our bylaws, any resolution, Councilwoman Zimmer could put that, as you guys did weeks back, she could put that resolution before us right now. We're allowed to vote on any matter. Is Corporation Council here? Our bylaws haven't been changed. So if Councilwoman Zimmer wants us to vote on that right now, yeah, isn't that true? You guys did it weeks ago.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
please.
You know, I mean, generally speaking, you know, the bylaws require agenda items to be placed on the agenda the Friday before the meeting, unless you know, the mayor is the one with the authority to add items to the agenda after that period of time. That's what the bylaws read. I mean, you know, so I'm not a big proponent in changing that at this point. I mean, if there's various bylaw changes that have been discussed, but I'm not sure that's the procedure.
Well,
that
Mr. Kleiman, if I may, I actually think you may have misstated something. It's the council that has the authority to place something on the agenda, not the mayor. As a matter of fact, no one can place anything on the agenda other than the council. And Mr. Bruno, you are correct. I do believe it's more of when something is referred to committee, it's just nicer to have it come straight out of committee, because when it comes out of committee, you don't need a second.
Councilman Russo, I agree with you 100%. I just heard Council President say that if it doesn't come out of committee, Councilwoman Zimmer can't put it on the agenda, and that's just not true.
No.
Oh, you'd rather it go to committee first.
And get a consensus from the committee. That's why we have committees.
But she can put it before this body,
You're correct.
and we can vote on
She
it
has a second.
without it coming out of committee.
If she has a
That's correct.
second.
And that's what I'd like to do.
Okay, and this all could be talked about in committee, and all items require a majority vote of the committee for submission to the City Council for consideration. So the vote takes place in the committee. If it comes to the council, if the majority rules, if it goes down in committee, it's down. It doesn't come to the council.